Kipyegon chasing the world record. Helen Obiri still holds the Kenyan record, but it's Sifan Hassan's mile record that was set here a few years ago in great style that I think Faith Kipyegon is, well, we know she's got that set in her eyes and is well capable of producing it, given what we've seen from her this year. 3:49, 1,500 meters, 14:5, 5,000 meters, 2 world records. This, I think, I was counting, I think it's the 50th day since Florence. So that's a nice round day. Maybe it's 51, maybe I've missed 1 or 2, who knows. Anyway, either way, it's going to be quick, it's going to be fast. She needs to go through the 1,500 meter mark, though, if you think about it, about 3:54, 3:55, which, given that she's run 3:49, should be well capable of. Has raced pretty lightly this year. Women's mile. The pace lights will tell us how they're going. They're looking for a pretty swift 2:4 or thereabouts through 800 meters, but just for those who maybe not so familiar with 1 mile, it's 4 laps and 9 meters, so we will be getting times at every 400 meters, but there's an extra 9 meters to factor in. So it's said 2 races, it's already split up really, given that the pacemakers have gone off hard, too hard, because Faith Kipyegon is right with the lights there. The green lights are the lights that she's keeping an eye on. Haelu has slotted in behind her. Laura Muir leading the pack behind, and there's a lot of familiar faces for Laura Muir, who's had her own ups and downs this season. McGeehan just tucked in behind her, so is Jess Hull of Australia. I can see Melissa Courtney-Bryant, big new 1,500 personal best for her last week. Nikki Hiltz, the American, just on the curb as well. But out in front, the 2 pacemakers. Nanyondo will have the job of trying to keep it going as far as she can beyond 800 meters. But it's now settled down with only Haelu going with Kipyegon.
Well, just under 62 for the first 400, which gives us around 2:03, 2:04 for the 800 that you mentioned. And just by way of comparison, when Sifan Hassan set the mile record on this very track, she went through rather erratically, 2:08.50 for the first 800, and then put on the afterburners in the second half of the race. I think Faith Kipyegon will be looking for something a little bit more measured here.
I think it's actually perfect. They were looking for about 61.5, going through about 2:4 thereabouts, and this is exactly what she set up. Haelu's being really brave and going for it. Her national record's held by Genzebe Dibaba, so all those names I've said, they're all greats of distance running, some from a long way back. There could be plenty of national records tonight, but will it be a world record for Faith Kipyegon? Looks relaxed, looks good. She won the Kenyan Championships at 5,000 meters. We know she's heading for the double at the World Championships. Looks up at the clock. She's still got 2 full laps to go. 1 pacemaker's going to drop out here, but she is spot on, 2:4.1.
Brilliant, brilliant timing, and you know, records by accident. She will have that intuitive feeling in her bones. The 5,000 in Paris was a surprise, and it wouldn't be such a surprise without adding pressure under her were she to break the mile record. It is relatively more achievable, I think, than what she did in Paris.
4 minutes, 12.33 is what she's after. Haelu now swimming in her own sea of lactic already. She's still got a long way to go, and the others will start to run her down. But they've got no chance of running down Kipyegon. Nanyondo steps aside, done a good job to get to 1,000 meters thereabouts. But it's now all about the front, Faith Kipyegon, and look how far ahead she is. We saw Sifan Hassan do this 3-4 years ago, but she did most of the damage in the last 500. But now she's way ahead of the light, and it's only the light that she has for company here, and surely she'll be able to produce a big last lap. It's Faith Kipyegon coming towards the bell. She was looking to head to the bell in a roundabout. Well, look at that, it's 3.6, I was going to say 3.7, she's inside it.
She is inside it, she's got around 66 seconds for this final lap, well within her compass. She's stretching away and pouring it on, and the race behind is very much for second place. Faith Kipyegon on her way to another world record.
Yeah, just to say that 66 is for a lap and 9 meters, as I mentioned earlier on, so she has to work hard still, but it's well within her grasp here. Faith Kipyegon with just 200 meters left. And now she knows that if she could muster a 32-33, she's going to take at least a second off this world record. She's got to stay strong here, approaching the 1,500 meter mark. We said 3:54.55. She's way inside that. She's not far off the world record through 1,500 meters. Here she goes, Faith Kipyegon. Crowd on their feet here in Monaco. We've seen this twice already this year. Faith Kipyegon heading for another world record. This time it's going to be in the mile. She's going to absolutely obliterate it. 4:7.6 a mile behind. Faith Kipyegon, 4:15 thereabouts, could be for Kira McGeehan, smashing her national record, beating the rest, I think, in a big chase to the line. But if the 3:49 was good, if the 14:05 was good, this is almost on another level. 4:7? There are hundreds of thousands of male milers around the world for whom that still would be a creditable time. Club runners, very, very good club runners, college runners, national runners. Faith Kipyegon has now shown what she can do. This is her distance for me, you know, 1500 of the mile. It is absolutely her distance.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
3 for 3.
Yeah.
Did you have any doubt that you were able to do that today?
For me, I was well prepared. It was a matter of running a beautiful race here in Monaco and just see what was the outcome after the finish line. Yeah, but I was well prepared and believing in the training I've done so far, knowing that everything was possible. Yeah.
So you knew your form was just as good as it was in Paris?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
I knew I'm in good shape towards the world record over the mile, and that's why I came to do my best here with the mile, and I'm so grateful.
Have you started with the emotion
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was amazing because I saw the waveflight was chasing me, and it was so very fast at the last 200 meters. And I thank the fans as well for carrying me up to push that 200 meters at the finish. To the finish.
So 3 world records, do you have a favourite or no?
Sorry?
Do you have a favourite of these 3 races or no?
I can say I liked all the events, 1500, 5000 and a mile, because it's all one record, so it's amazing. I know I've motivated young generation and also mothers all over the world.
What will be the next record now? Next target?
I don't know. Now my focus is World Championship in Budapest to defend my title at the 1500 and introduce my legs for 5,000.
Have you adapted?
Are you going back to Kenya?
Yes.
For another few weeks and then train to Budapest after
Yeah,
that?
waiting for Budapest, only training and staying healthy was Budapest.
Could you imagine a better race to go into the World Championships with? Your confidence must be sky high.
Now at the moment I'm confident and knowing that I'm going there to just run a beautiful race in Hungary for World Champs and just defend my title.
Are you surprised by the bar? Because you have a big gap with the light.
Yeah, I didn't see, for me it was just for the light to bring me to the steady pace and just forget about the lights after the bell and just push myself to the finish.
Faith, have you?
Monaco now because last year it was a disappointment.
Yeah, I like Monaco. I've been.
It's forget.
No, I've been dreaming of coming Monaco many times, especially 2015 when the Baba broke the world record. I thought, one time I will go to Monaco and break the world record as well. So I like Monaco.
Faith, have you adapted your training at all to accommodate the 5K?
Sorry?
Have you adapted your training at all now that you're doing the 5K?
I can say I'm more in my event, 1500. I don't dream of 5,000 I'm going to double in Hungary, but I'm into 15 more.
Okay,
Yeah.
but obviously you're still going to try and win the 5K, aren't you? You're still going to try and win the 5K though, of course.
Let's wait and see in championship.
Alright.
Just one question. You have to finger break. You said you wanted to break 10 world records from the 1500 and up to the marathon, including the 2 mile and the 2,000 meters. How many do you want to break?
I don't know. Last year, still keep going towards the prize shooter and to motivate the young generation. For me, it's all about the legacy and leaving the legacy in all events and moving towards the marathon in future.
Now you have 3 and 3. Are you going to run a 10K as well this year?
No, I think it's future.